Hi guys, if you don't know me, I'm Brad. I'm one of the assistant instructors at Infliction Derby. And what I want to talk to you about today is belt tying. So what usually happens is when we're about to start a class, we get a number of students coming up and asking to help tie their belts. So I thought I'd do a short video on 3 different ways on how to tie them. So our first one is going to be a fast and easy way of tying our belt. I've got my yellow belt with me so we can see very clearly on how to tie it. So the first thing I need to do is find the middle of our belt. So I'll take the 2 end pieces, put them together, hold the ends, and I'll find the middle. When I've got the middle, I'm going to put it over the middle of my shorts or my stomach, and I'm going to take the 2 pieces round, cross over at the back, and bring them back round to the front. I will then cross over again, so one on top of the other, and the one on top I'm going to feed through both pieces of the belt we've just tied round. And we should end up with one going down at an angle and one going up at an angle. So the one at the bottom we are going to fold over, and I'll show you why at the end. Then we'll take the top piece over the bottom piece. We'll then see this hole, we'll take our hand through the hole, take the bottom piece and pull, making a nice neat knot, and both pieces of our belt go horizontal, keeping out of the way when we're doing our kicks and stuff. So the reason why I said to fold it over is because if we don't fold it over, this happens. So I've not folded it over this time, I've crossed over, I've put my hand through the hole and pulled through. And what happens is we get a vertical end pieces and they just get in the way and it's not as neat of a knot. So again, coming back, one piece at the top, one piece at the bottom piece folds over, top piece goes over the bottom piece, put your hand through the hole, grab the top piece and pull through nice and tight. The tighter you pull, the more stable the knot's going to be and the less likely is it's going to fall off. So for the second one, it's going to be a variation on the first, and the slight difference is going to be to take away that cross section that was at the back. So we're going to take the end and we're going to hold it on the middle of our stomach, take the end piece and find the middle of my back, and that is the length we're going to need for our bottom piece. So if I hold that down there, keep hold of the middle, take the other piece round your body twice, then take that piece and fold it through under both of those pieces. Now that becomes our top piece and the bottom piece that we did at the start. Take the bottom piece exactly like we did on the first one and fold it over. Take the top piece over the bottom piece, take our hand through the hole, pull through and pull tight. And there we have a nice neat belt tie, taking our belts, our end pieces horizontally, and we've got no cross section at the back and it's all nice and neat. So for the last one, this is the way I like to tie my belt. I tie it the same way for kickboxing and for BJJ. The reason why is because it makes a nice tight knot and it locks down both of the end pieces so it hardly ever comes undone, and it makes a nice neat line at the back. So like the second way, I'm going to find my end piece, hold it to my stomach, take the end piece round to my back to the centre. That becomes our bottom piece. Then we take the other end and wrap around twice. 1, 2, and that creates the 2 pieces that we're going to use. Take that piece we've just wrapped round under both of those pieces. So we end up with our diagonal top piece and bottom piece. Then we're going to take the top piece and we're going to fold it through the middle of those 2 pieces that go around your body. So we're going to take it through the middle of that piece, and we're just going to leave a nice little gap. It's going to help you out in this part. Take that bottom piece we had at the start, up through the hole, so we're taking it up and through the hole, and then we're going to go through the middle part of the belt we took round. So through the middle of those 2 pieces, and then we're going to pull nice and neat. We get a very neat knot. Both of the end pieces are locked into place, and if we pull tight, the belt hardly ever comes undone. So there we have 3 different ways of tying our belts. I hope that you practice them at home so that when we come into our next class, we're ready on the mat with our belt tied. Thank you for listening. I hope to get more videos out to you in the future.